Toyman. Toyman. Toyman Toy Show. Toyman Toy Show. Oh, yes. Check it out, guys. Official t-shirt, Toyman Toy Show. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. Fears wanted to do a quick post Toyman July Toy Show 2018 live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Let me open up the chat real quick. Alrighty, so I got the chat open up. We're all ready to go. We are all ready to go. I had some technical difficulties. I'm sorry, I had to figure something out. So, what is going on, you guys? What is up? Sorry about the technical difficulties. Hope everybody's doing well. I need to throw this away real quick. Give me 1 second here. I gotta stretch. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm good. I'm just tired. I'm very, very, very tired. So, I'm eating pesco chicken. Nice. That sounds like a good dinner. I don't know if Fieldy was at the convention, but it was a good time, guys. It was a good time. The convention was phenomenal, but I got to be honest, guys. Those conventions are fun. Man, they really drain the energy. They really drain the energy. But welcome. I just thought I'd do a post Toyman Toy Show live stream. First of all, it was a lot of fun. But I'll be honest, guys. The guests that they were there, it was kind of weak sauce. There was a Disney artist there, I believe. Just like a Disney artist, and then I think there was a Disney animator. Oh my God, Tractor is here. He says, long time no talk. Tractor, oh my God, what's going on, buddy? It's been a while. How you been, man? I hope all is well. How was it, buddy? Good to see you. It's been a while. Tractor, I did not know that you still follow me, buddy, to be honest, but I'm glad you still follow my vlog channel and my main channel. How was it compared to the last one? The last one was definitely a lot better, Fieldy, because they had better celebrities there. But besides not having many celebrities here at this one, it was still pretty good because I picked up a lot of cool memorabilia stuff, so which I'll get into here in a little bit. Tractor says, yeah, been crazy busy. I can understand, buddy. Me too. I've been kind of busy, kind of doing my own thing. But yeah, I understand. I totally get it. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But anyway, Tractor, I hope you're doing well. I can assume since Tractor came in, Fieldy is one of Tractor's friends, so welcome, Fieldy. If you guys haven't checked out the Toyman Toy Show, you guys definitely need to check it out. Here's all the info. Just look at Fears' shirt, and you will find the info. Or just go to Toyman Toy Show on Facebook, and you'll get all the information. Forgive me, I'm a little tired. I've been going all day long. I've been up since 7 or 8, so cheers. Let's see, I did a stream at the toy show, which went really well. That was pretty funny. My phone was acting up, and it wouldn't let me stream like this. But it would let me stream like this, like just moving around. For some reason, this was not good. Or even this way. I tried them both ways. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening at all. But I still had a good time. So I just decided, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to go along with the stream. And, oh, man. God, I'm tired. Oh. Give me a second. I gotta get up. I gotta get up and stretch, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, by the way, I got my hair cut. So yeah, Fears finally had to take care of that mop that was on top of my head. So yeah, Abba says, Fears, you probably shouldn't drink coffee this late, dude. Yeah, you're probably right. But Fears was falling asleep at the convention, buddy, when I wasn't filming. Because Fears did not get much sleep last night because something was going off in my neighborhood, like a bang or a noise or something. And I woke up around 5 or 6 and I just stayed up, because I was like, well, I got to be at the convention by 8 or 9. So I was like, I'll just stay up. So I kind of needed it, Abba Zabba. But anyway, shout out to the chat. Hope everyone's doing well. Shout out to Matthew. Matthew, I'm really sorry you couldn't come there, buddy. I was really looking forward to seeing you, man, and hanging out with you again. I'm snacking. I got to work this off at the gym later. But anyway. Was it gunshots or more fireworks? It was definitely fireworks. I don't know what was going on, but it kept me awake. But yeah. What did you buy? Oh, we'll get to that, Matthew. We'll get to that. Why just hold it the other way and ignore the message? Matthew, I tried to film that like this. It would not let me do it. Something was up with my phone. It'll let me film like this, but for some reason, you go from this to this. I don't know what's up. Maybe it's a new feature on YouTube where you can only stream on your phone a certain way. But yeah, I don't know what's up. But anyway, Richie, what's up? I actually picked up a paid filming gig for a local railroad a couple weeks ago. That's awesome. They trucked in a couple of steam trains, ran them over that weekend. That's cool. Very cool. That's actually a really awesome tractor. Hey, guys, give Tractor some love. Appreciate Tractor still following me, coming in. You guys are going to really have to bear with me. I'm tired. I still haven't even edited the vlog. I've been watching YouTube videos, catching up. I watched a little bit of Sega stream. Of course, Sega wasn't negative, but Sega's Streamcast, his viewers are very negative. For some reason, they hate me, and they think that I've manipulated Sega. And I have not manipulated Sega. Try checking your phone settings. That's a good idea, Richie. Hang on. Yeah, so I just want to clarify. I have not been manipulating Sega. But these idiots in Sega's Twitchcast, like chat, they're just very, very disrespectful to people. So it's in order to not ruin Sega's stream, I just left and I took it like a man, and I was like, all right, whatever. I'm like, what the hell do they know? It's just constant hate whenever you try to like get along with people. It's just crazy, just weird. Well, give me a second. I'll check this. I'll check the settings on this, and then we can get on back to what happened at the convention, because a lot of stuff happened at the convention. All right, let's see. What would I look at under? Probably video. Let's see here. Phone, messages, space-time. Oh, camera. I guess this would be a camera. Rotation lock. I'm not seeing that. Presetting or preserve settings, grid, scan QR codes, record video. Keep normal picture. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm under the YouTube setting. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later. Anyway, guys. Anyway, shout out to the chat. Sam. Oh, yeah. Matthew, Tractor is an original. Tractor says, I watched Fears a long while ago. Just have gotten really busy with things, so haven't been around in several months. Yeah, welcome back, Tractor. I really appreciate you coming back. I'm still watching the videos, buddy. You know, you're probably smarter than anyone, Tractor. I hung around, and people were still giving me shit to this day, buddy. But I just try to ignore it and keep going on with my shows. But I'm definitely taking a break. This is my last stream, guys, for a good while. At least 3 or 4 weeks, because I'm going to get some training done. So, yeah. And I'll get into all that, too. But anyway, let's start with the convention and work our way down. Work our way down. So, yeah. Welcome to the trailer. Welcome to the internet full of clickbait on trolls. It's insane, Matthew. It's crazy. It really is. You'd think they would have some stuff better to do with their lives, but no. They make fun of Sega sometimes, even when he's Twitch casting. They're just stupid people, and then they make fun of me. I literally came in there and said, hey, Sega, how are you doing? And they're like, God, Fears, shut up. And I was just being nice. Totally was being nice. So, yeah. Anyway. But it is what it is. You're always going to have haters. So instead of getting mad, I just went, hey, you know what, Sega? I'm going to, duck out so you can enjoy the rest of your stream. And he said, I really appreciate that. And I was like, no worries, buddy. Don't even worry about it. No worries. Anyway, so I went and I stayed I got there around 9:30 and went all the way till, like I said, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I left a little later because I was talking to one of my buddies. Normally I do pretty good in the raffle, and I usually win every single time at the raffle. I can't even talk at the raffle, but I did not win anything today. But that's okay, because somebody else got to win something. Again, the Ghostbuster stuff was off the hook. Found a lot of Ghostbuster stuff today. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it could have been a smidge bit better. There was some, but not a lot. There was tons and tons of Ghostbuster stuff. So I got a couple pics, got a couple videos. You guys will be able to see it. Anyway, Matthew. Oh wait, Matthew asked. So what did I buy? Okay, well here's what I bought. I got a new Jason mask, and the guy that signed it was the Jason from Part X. Part X. So I guess it's the Jason, the remake Jason, and I hadn't had him do an autograph, so got a hockey mask, had him sign it. That was pretty cool. Got a little figure of Slimer. Got a little like McDonald's Ghostbuster toy that if you push a button, all this music came out. That was pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry, not Jason X. Jason X is the one where he goes to space. I'm sorry, not that one. The one, it was a reboot. So the guy that played Jason in the reboot, that's the guy that signed the Jason mask. I'm sorry, my bad. So, yeah. That guy. I'm trying to think what else. We did that. Oh, I actually ate lunch there. That was good. Had 2 hot dogs, and they were out of soda, so I just had some water. So that was cool. I didn't meet any new fans, but I met a lot of new friends. Hey, what's up, buddy? I think he wanted to be in the video. You can say hi if you want. No, it's all right. He was walking back and forth. I was like, I got no problem. I'm like, if he wants to wave, I'm just talking to my YouTube fans. So I was like, I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, he can wave if he wants. No worries. You're not bothering me. Yep. I YouTube. Talk to the fans. They talk to me. I make funny videos. They laugh at me. I laugh at them. It's good stuff. Anyway, you guys have a nice day. I was just giving a little guy a chance, to say hi. I'm pretty good with kids because I'm a pretty big kid in the candy store myself. So yeah. Matthew says tell them to subscribe. Hell yeah. Have a good one, guys. Yeah, he seemed like a cool kid. Anyway, so yeah, not Jason X. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. The remake, whatever that one was called. It was the real tall guy with the bald head that played Jason. He signed it, so I got that. I don't know, a little. I'd say here. Let me tone this down. So I'd say that I got a Slimer. I got a Slimer figure that was probably like that tall and like that wide. So maybe as tall as this coffee cup. Got a little Slimer. Got a little like McDonald's Ghostbuster toy, like from the 80s or 90s. Still worked because he's like, well, I put new batteries in it. I was like, sweet. So you push the button and you can set and this little toy, this Ghostbuster McDonald's toy, you can hear like proton blasting. And I was like, oh, that'd be a cool piece for the collection. Threw that in there. What else? Someone hooked me up with a free comic book because I said, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And he's like, hey, Fears, would you want to be on my podcast to promote my my new comic book that I wrote? I was like, oh, hell yeah. Awesome. I was like, yeah. So I'm going to be on a podcast here soon, helping promote this guy's comic book. I've read it. I've read the comic book. It's a very little tiny comic book. So I read it while I was taking a break, while I was eating my lunch at the convention, and it's pretty good. So I told him I'll probably be on his podcast after I get back from training. Whenever that's done, should take 3 weeks to get done with that training. So anyway, I'm sorry if I missed anyone's comments. So yeah. Anyway, but shout out to the chat. I'm sure we got some trolls here because it already says I have 11 dislikes and we've only started for about 5 minutes. So yeah, and I can promote his stuff and he wants me to promote my stuff on his podcast. So it'll be sometime after my training when I go on that guy's podcast. Can't wait. I told him to email me, so we're going to try and get it together. I asked him if I could film the podcast session so I can throw it up on the channel and kind of like make a vlog out of it. So he was like, oh yeah, go nuts. And I was like, sweet. So there was that. I'm trying to think what else I got. The McDonald's Ghostbuster toy, the Slimer figure, the hockey mask signed. Oh, a Ninja Turtle cassette tape, vintage. That was pretty cool. I only got like 3 or 4 things. I didn't spend much, so yeah. And I spent my money pretty quick, because I knew exactly what I was looking for. So yeah. Sharon's in the chat. What's going on? Which way do you drive there? You might pass my house on the way from the highway. You got to take 70. 70. Highway 70, Matthew. And you just take it all the way there. Had the breakfast plate once. That was good. Tell them to subscribe. That's a new camera angle. Then you can promote yourself on the podcast. That is the plan, Matthew. That is the plan. So, besides being tired, it was a fantastic time. The only thing I was kind of bummed about was not many celebrities, not many guests. I thought you bought some sort of tape last time. I did. It was a little Ghostbuster cassette tape, that you listen to, the music. That wasn't a movie. It was the cassette tape that you put in like a Walkman or something. Got that. This time I got like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VHS. I think it was like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like Christmas special or something like that. So I got that. And that's all the stuff that I can remember, Matthew. And whatever I don't remember, I'm going to take a picture of it and either Instagram it tonight or tomorrow. So, yeah. So, yeah, and all in all, it was a pretty good show. Ran into a lot of old friends. Get some new subscribers. That's always good. The count is up to, let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. Is up to, all right, Fearsman 26, 692. Fears Man 1,466. So we are getting there. We're rocking it out. Rocking it out. Still got a while to go, guys. But hope you guys had a good day. If you guys haven't checked out Sega's Twitch, check it out. Again, I will say, Sega's a great Twitch caster. His chat just goes way too ballistic. They were calling me everything under the sun today, and I was like, I just came in and literally said hello. But I was like, all right, Fears, like whenever you do your stream, just address it, and then it's over, and then just stay positive. So I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, everyone loved the shirt. Chris was like, "Finally, Fears, finally you got the new shirt on." I was like, "Chris, you hooked me up, buddy." I said, "I told you I'd wear it." Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. You seem like a good guy. I don't think you deserve all the dislikes. I appreciate that, Fieldy. They just do it just to get a rise out of me. So I've kind of made peace with the dislikes, and I've kind of made peace with all the haters, and I've kind of I've said my piece about the them trying to get a rise out of me and all that. I just try and do my shows and not chat block anyone. I mean, it was just the minute I came in, I literally went into Sega's Twitchcast and was like, "Hey, Sega, how you doing?" I have nothing against Sega. Sega's awesome. Sega can't control, all the idiots in his chat. So, I was just like, "All right, Sega." I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go because I get depressed sometimes. Like when they start saying all that stupid shit. But I was like, listen, I'm like, Sega's his own person. I know Sega doesn't think about all that horrible stuff to me. I'm like, I'm just one person. I just do my shows and I talk about how I feel, and I'm a big nerd. I go to conventions and stuff. I'm trying to find a job right now, so hopefully everything will fit into place here soon. So, but yeah, it is what it is. So I just do the best job I can. So yeah, if someone doesn't like me, then oh well. No, you won't pass me. I come from the other directions to get here. Oh, well, that sucks, Matthew. Yeah, I mean, I just take 70 all the way to the toy show. It was a beautiful day today, by the way. They had two Ghostbusters cars out in front of the toy show. Two Ghostbusters cars. Only took a picture in front of one because I've already got so many thousands of pictures in front of that Ghostbuster Mustang. But they had another one, and the roof was playing music, which was pretty sweet. Adam Bachidi, what's going on, my friend? He goes, Beers, my main man. And then he's like, how's it going? It's going good. I'm just a little tired, Matthew. I got up at 7:30ish, and I was on the road by 8:30. So those conventions wear you out. And forgive me, I should have went to the bathroom before I started. So I'm gonna use the restroom, and I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I need to throw some water in my face too. I'm a little tired, and I still have to edit the fucking vlog. And I got to start studying tomorrow, guys. I got 2 weeks to go before I go for my test, and I'll get into all that here in just a minute. But I'll be right back. I apologize. Just give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. bio break, we will watch your computer. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, Fear's call of nature had to happen, so Fears had to use the restroom. I apologize for just getting up and leaving the show, but I'm back. Adam says, Fears, my main man. How's it hanging? Oh, I'm hanging, Matthew. I'm hanging. I just said Matthew. God, I'm so tired. Adam, I'm hanging. I appreciate you asking, buddy. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm actually having a great day. I'm just tired. And I wasn't tired at the show. I'm tired now because I got up, like I said, 7, 8, something like that. Was at the show all day. Had lunch at the show at around 2-ish. And then I've been here like since I didn't come right away after the show was done. Went home, took a shower, came back, and then just started kind of organizing all the footage. I took some pictures, so I've been uploading some pictures. Richie says, what are you munching on? Oh, dude, freaking best chips ever. Starbucks salt and vinegar kettle potato chips. Oh, they're fucking great. Peter's going to have to go to the gym after this and work this off. So, right after I get done editing, I may just either go home and rest because I need to start studying tomorrow because I get my study guide from the job that I'm trying to get. They're going to mail me my study guide at 8 in the morning. I'm going to get up at 7:30, get some breakfast in me, and start going to town on that study guide because I refuse to, what's the word I'm thinking of? I refuse to not get this job because I'm not a good test taker. I'm going to have to become a good test taker. And Jason's right. Jason's like, Fears, he goes, why don't you go balls to the walls and study, and prove all the trolls wrong? Because Quentin and all these other people are like, Fears ain't going to make it. Fears ain't going to make it. He's probably going to drop out, the first one. I don't know why I've gotten all this negativity. I think I know why, because I've let them get a rise out of me, and so now it's like their mission to do it, or I don't know. But I try not to let it bother me anymore. It's just hard sometimes because everybody's got their breaking point. But I feel like I'm doing better. I just don't chat block anybody, and I just let the chat flow. And I really am trying to change and be a better person. Some people don't see it. Some people do see it. And, I understand not everyone's going to like me, but I try my best to always provide good content. I always try and provide a good attitude. And, I can't get along with Quentin. He drives me nuts. I can't get along with Bio and Joe. And I don't even like to bring him up anymore. But everyone else, I feel like I can get along with. Let's see. I just saw on Facebook the next show is August 5th. Don't they skip a month? They do. So, oh yeah, that's right. June, July, August. Sometimes they do, Matthew, and sometimes they don't. But yeah. Usually they skip one, but the way Chris, the owner of the show, my buddy, said there's one in August, one in September, and one in December. So I guess they're skipping October and November. So yeah. But yeah. Let's see. Richie says, wonderful, wonderful. Oh. I'm not wonderful, wonderful, Richie. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. You know what? Hell, why not? Fierce is having a wonderful, wonderful day. So I'm fucking wonderful, wonderful. Hell yeah. And you guys are wonderful, wonderful. And the MMA holes is wonderful, wonderful. And whoever invented wonderful, wonderful, they are fucking wonderful, wonderful. Matthew says, but what if you don't get it? Then what? Well, Matthew, the worst case scenario, if I don't get it and I tried my best, then, at least I can say I tried my best and just move on to the next job application and keep applying for jobs, and eventually I'll find something. But I'm determined to get this job. I really am. I really want it. Seems like a good move. The travel benefits alone are flipping amazing, and the money is good, and it just seems like it's a good fit for me. if not, I'm still gonna uh, uh, what was I trying to say? Yeah, but I have a good feeling that it's gonna work out. I think because uh, ever since I've been talking to these people, they're very nice, they're very professional, and I've been very professional with them. And my interviews have went really well, and they like all my passions and my drive, and yeah, it just seemed like a good move. But like I said, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least I can say, hey, I tried my best, and there it is. So anyway, let's get back to Toyman. So as you know, Chris is the owner of Toyman Toys Show. He does a good job. Hooked me up with his shirt. He's hooked me up with 2 shirts now. He has 2 clubs, Toyman Toy Show. He also runs the St. Louis Zod Club. It's a zombie protection unit thing. Got a couple of pictures of his new and improved zombie car. It's going to be in the vlog. It was at the convention. Good stuff. I'm trying to hit all the highlights. More vendors were here. So basically, guys, they did kind of a flip-flop. More vendors, less celebrities. Which, they don't always have to have celebrities, but I've gotten used to always having cool celebrities every single time. So it was kind of cool that I didn't have to do any interviews with the celebrities, and I could just focus on the vlog. And because I've been trying to do new things with the vlog, and I hope you guys always enjoy them. And I didn't start the intro like the traditional way, like where I'm like, hey, let's get this vlog started. I try to film like a new little intro, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I got permission from Sega. He said I can stream. I don't know if Sega's actually still. I don't know if he's still streaming. Let me see if he's still streaming, because I would love to have him on, or would have love a guest on. Another thing, I was kind of bummed today because last night Matt and Quentin did a stream, and I don't know if Matt was in a bad mood, or he was just joking. And I mean, I know people in this community have some dark humor, but he said some stuff that kind of hurt my feelings. And Matt, I'm not mad at you, but it did kind of hurt my feelings. Of course, Quentin, anything that comes out of his mouth hurts my feelings because he's pretty hardcore with what he thinks of me. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be a bitch or a pussy or anything, but it did hurt. Words hurt. But I didn't give a reaction. I was like, I don't want to come on the show. I was like, I'm good. And I just kind of dropped it. But, yeah, it kind of did hurt. I don't really want to repeat what they said, but it's pretty bad. Anyway, let me see if Sega's still streaming. Give me a second here. I'm trying to pull up Twitch, so I kind of got your questions hidden. I mean, your responses hidden. So just give me 1 second. I'm starting to wake up a little bit, so I apologize if like I was a little sleepy, like when I first started this. Oh no, he's he was still he's still Twitch casting. Now again, I'm not saying anything bad about Sega. Sega's the man, but I tried to be peaceful and go into his Twitch today and just say, hey, Sega, how you doing? And of course, his chat just went ballistic. So out of respect for Sega, I was like, you know what, Sega? I think I'm going to take off, buddy. And I just don't like confrontation, guys. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm like, if they're going to go ballistic on me, not Sega. Sega didn't go ballistic on me, but Sega's chat went nuts on me. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll just, call it a day. But I always tell Sega to have a good show because it's not Sega's fault. So, yeah. Adam says, by next year, it would be cool if you had your own meet and greet. It would, Adam. I don't know if I have enough subscribers to do that, but I would love to meet as many of my fans that actually want to meet me as humanly possible. That'd be kind of sweet. But again, I'd like to get some more. I'd like to get some more followers before I do that. But I appreciate you saying that. So anyway, let's get back to the show. So I was talking about Chris. So Chris always puts on a good show. Like I said, less celebrity interviews. I mean, less celebrities, tons more vendors. He was selling the T-shirts, guys, for $15. So when you go, definitely get a T-shirt. And they're pretty nice, comfortable T-shirts. They're just a little hot because, it was a hot, sunny day today, and I'm wearing black. So, yeah. So that was a little, and it was hot. I think temperature got up today. Actually, here, let me look. Let me look and see what the weather was like in Missouri, because it was. I don't want to say one thing and then do another, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, Fears, you're a liar. Let's add that to the list," and all that crap that they usually do. But let me have a look real quick. So weather. Let's see. I went to. Okay, so let's see here. Do 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 do. All right. Okay, so at 4 a.m. it was 73 degrees. At 8 a.m. it was 78 degrees. So I got up around 7:30 because I had to be there by 1, guys. I had to be there by 1. I mean, not 1. I had to be there by 9. 9. So at 10 it was already up to 89 degrees. By 2 p.m. it was up to 88. By 3 it was 89, and of course, as the day went more, it got hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter with no wind blowing. So by 4 or 5, it was up to 92. So, whew, Jesus, craziness, guys. It was pretty bad, pretty bad. So yeah, Oh, and my phone got tangled. Hang on, give me a second here. So yeah, but besides the hot weather and no celebrity interviews, the convention was still good. And Chris told me, he said, sometimes I do that, Fears, just for everybody can enjoy just the convention, And but he did have 2 celebrities up there. I'd already met them, and I didn't know much. I didn't know much about what they did. All I knew is they were Disney animators. So they told me a couple of things like, yeah, I worked a couple of drawings on Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I did this on Toy Story. And I was like, that's cool. But, I just wasn't really into giving them an interview. I like more interviews giving, to actors and stuff. So I was like, all right, well, it's nice to meet. Oh, King Your Mother's Rings here. Yo, Fears, what's up? I didn't even, I was chatting about the convention. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to ignore you. What's going on, dude? Matthew said that's a lot for a t-shirt. Yeah, I mean, $15. But it's his convention though, Matthew. So he can charge whatever you want. I got mine for free because I do so much promoting for his show. Because me and Chris are so many good. Since we're so good buddies, he was like, "Yeah, Fears, you want a free one?" I was like, "Yeah, why wouldn't I?" Darth says, "God bless Fears." Well, God bless you, Darth. What's up? How was the convention? It was good. It was good. I was just kind of telling everybody the highlights. Trying to think what else. Oh, my buddy Eric came with me. So Eric hung out with me from about 9 all the way to about 10:45-ish, 11-ish. Eric took off. I stayed the rest of the convention. Like I said, I had lunch. I had 2 hot dogs because they were out of hamburgers. They don't sell anything healthy at the toy show. But they were good hot dogs and very cheap. $1. I'm sorry, $1 for soda, $2 for hot dogs. So not too bad. So the whole meal, $1 for soda, and then $1 each for hot dogs. So $3 total. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Dart said it was 117 the other day. Well, goddamn. Matthew says the breakfast plate is good too. I've never had their breakfast plate, Matthew, but yes, I've seen it. I've seen it at the convention, like in that little kitchen area that they have. I've seen them make the breakfast. I just wait till lunch, Matthew. And I wasn't that hungry in the morning because I did have some cereal before I took off to the convention. So it wasn't that bad. So yeah. Matthew says I had that the last show when it was showing. Nice. I haven't tried it yet, but since you've tried it, Matthew, I definitely will have to try it at some point. I believe you. Oh, you ate it for lunch. Okay, I got you. Matthew, I'm sorry you couldn't come, buddy. Matthew is a big fan of mine, and he said that he bought me a gift, which, Matthew, you totally did not have to buy me a gift. I appreciate it, though. Unfortunately, Matthew could not come to the convention because he said something happened to his car. So, Matthew, save that gift. The next time you see me at a show, then you can give it to me, buddy. Like I said, you did not have to get me anything, so I really appreciate that you did get me something. I'm trying to think of what else. So, some more highlights. Oh, some of the coolest things I saw, some of the coolest collectibles and some of the coolest toys. They were too expensive, guys. I couldn't get them, but if Fierce had the money, I would have got them. They had a complete replica, like this tall, this wide, of Tommy Oliver's Green Ranger Power Ranger helmet. Oh, guys, I so wanted it. So wanted it. They had the canister for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Secret of the Ooze with a crack in it, with the ooze coming out. Awesome. Dude, what's up? I'm liking the shirt. You got that shirt at Walmart because I have the exact same one. And you got all your shirts at Walmart? Well, I don't get every single shirt at Walmart, you know, because sometimes Walmart has deals and sometimes Walmart it's got shitty deals because Walmart is the root of all evil. Listen. It's better to shop there than work there. I used to work there. Oh my God, I wanted to freaking kill myself. No, listen, it's okay to shop there. It's okay to shop there. Horrible place to work for. But I do have that Ghostbuster t-shirt. It is comfortable. I wear it to work out sometimes because because it's got the ghost going like that, pumping his muscles, and I was like, oh, that's a perfect workout shirt. And I had never saw that Ghostbuster shirt, and it was only what? How much? It was like $6 or $7. Yeah, I was like, that's nothing. I was like, why wouldn't I get it? And then I got the you see that Star Wars one. You know what it looks like, the black one with all the stars and the what? I got both of those then. You got the same one. Oh, is it the one where Darth Vader where he's holding up a phone taking a selfie of himself? That's the one I got. Because my fans have seen that one. It's basically Darth Vader it looks like he's looking into a mirror and you see his black glove on, he's doing that, trying to take a selfie. And then it's got all the stormtroopers in the back all kind of like looking like, oh shit, like what's he doing? I've got that one. And then there's the other one that just says Star Wars right across it with a whole bunch of stars and shit in the background. So, well, then you and me must have the same one except for the other one, because when I told you about the Darth Vader one with the cell phone, you're like, I haven't got that one. So, yeah. And I only got a couple of those. One, because I love Star Wars, and two, I try and get a new Star Wars shirt whenever I go see a new Star Wars film. But of course, I've been so busy, I freaking missed Solo, so now I'm gonna have to Netflix that shit. But I don't think I was missing much because a bunch of my fans said it was hot shit on a plate. And you said that's a good way to describe it. Well, that's what they were saying. They said, "Fears, don't even waste your time." They said, "If you can Netflix it if you want." But ever since I was a kid, I mean, yeah, it's not on there yet, but eventually it'll be on Netflix. Because I checked like a week ago to see if it was in theater, or a couple of days ago, or whatever the hell it was, and it was long gone. Well, yeah, because the new one's that Jurassic Park stuff, you know. So I want to go see that one. So I think Tuesday night after I study all day, I think I'm gonna go try and make a little tiny vlog and go see Jurassic. Yeah, because I'm a big Jurassic fan, and I've heard again, my fans have said, some fans have been like, "Oh yeah, it's good," and then other fans are like, "Oh Jesus, kill me now!" Like that fucking movie's retarded. You think it's a good film? Wait, hang on. Is it certain parts are good, or the whole thing is good? Oh, it's a total. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, but I mean, nothing will beat the original. Nothing will beat the original. And to be honest, to be fair, I like number 1 and The Lost World, number 2. All the other ones are. I mean, I didn't really like. I didn't like. No, hang on. I didn't like 3. And Jurassic World, I did like it. But I don't think they should have made a sequel to it. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think they should have just left it at 4. Like 4 movies, we're good. We got it. You know, shouldn't make dinosaurs. They're extinct. They shouldn't. Dinosaurs, at least the meat eaters, shouldn't interact with humans. You can make all the plant dinosaurs all you want because they're like, oh yeah, well you're meat. We don't care. I want to get on some, cauliflower. I want to get on some cauliflower and some lettuce and shit. You know. Yeah, like they're stupid. Who in the right mind's like, hey, it's a great idea. Let's make a raptor. Yeah, hey, let's make a 100-foot Tyrannosaurus Rex. Awesome. I would look at him and be like, are you fucked in the head? Pretty much. I don't know who would back the funding for that. Yeah, it's a great idea. Let's make some raptors. Yeah, hell, I'm rich. Yeah, let's make a T-Rex and chase a car like down the road. I feel, yeah, we'll feed. Yeah, exactly. We'll feed it cows and stuff. I would look at it and be like, hey, well, good luck on that, buddy. There's no way in God's green earth I'm setting foot on that island. You're fucking retarded. Anyway, good to see you. I got to get back to the stream. All right, but hey, I will keep you updated because I won't be. I haven't. Well, you haven't seen me in a couple of days because I've been studying, and this is my last day in the coffee shop because for the next 2.5 weeks I'm gonna be at home studying my fucking ass off for these tests. I told you about it. The training. It's the last hurdle I got to get over, and then I have the job. So yeah, some of my fans are with me, and then the troll fans are like, "Oh, you're never gonna make it," and I'm like, "Well, you can go fuck yourself," because I know haters gonna be haters, and I just keep telling them I'm gonna give it the old college try and just fucking go for it. Hell yeah. Oh, they're not gonna stop me. I'll keep making videos till the day I die. They think they're actually gonna stop me, and I'm like, probably not. Anyway, good to see you again, buddy. Good to see him. He's a good guy, guys. He is a good guy. A lot of regulars that come in. They're all cheering for me. They're all cheering for me. What did I miss? What did I miss? Tell him where he got his shirt. Where I got my shirt? Oh, yeah, I was telling him about the shirt. Let's see. I used to work at the Village Value in Fenton. I've never been to that one. Never been to that. Hey, Fears, how you doing? I'm doing good. Find a job yet? James, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, buddy. Because I've never bought anything from Walmart ever. Well, you're the smart one. Like I said, great place. They have great bargains. Just don't ever work there. I wasted 5 or 6 years of my life working there. Met a lot of cool people. The managers suck. They don't care about you. And the company sucks. And I think people that work there deserve more money. But anyway. Congrats on your Walmart raise. Yeah, well, thanks, James. I don't work for Walmart anymore, though, but yeah. Why wouldn't they make a sequel to Jurassic World? The first one was one of the highest grossing movies of the time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying I like 1, 2, 4, then 3, and then we'll see on this 5th one. But I think they should have stopped at 4. Well, good for you, stereotypical American. I'm saying not all managers care about their employees. At least that's not how it was at Walmart. But I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say anything. But anyway, let's move on. What was I saying? What else do I need to cover on the for the show? So whenever I go to the show, I'm always on the hunt. I'm always on the hunt for Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, movie memorabilia, movie props, whether they're real or fake. And I think one of the coolest finds today I found was got the mask and had the Jason guy sign it, which was really cool. Never met him. That was pretty cool. I couldn't get an interview with him, though, but got an autograph, so that was pretty sweet. Yeah, I know I'm saying, why would they stop at 4 when it made so much money? Well, I don't know. Just stereotypical American. Sometimes Hollywood makes too many sequels and they ruin it. I love the shit out of Michael Myers, but I think they've made too many sequels. But see, I'm stoked for this new one because it basically starts the story over again and they eliminate all those bullshit sequels, and it's literally a sequel after the first one. And I think I've been reading online. They said this is the very last Halloween, so I'm like, I hope so. So let's end it on a good note. They're gonna end it. Let's do it on a good note. Luke says, "Can I poop on your head if I subscribe and like?" Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Give me another subscription. Nice. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Anyway, I don't really care about all the dislikes, guys. I get dislikes all the time, but it kind of sucks to get 19 dislikes when Fears is trying to do a good show. Anyway, Halloween movies are like pizza. Even the bad ones are good. Well, Cassidy, I gotta say this. I do like some of the cheesy horror. I don't like them all. Cassie, but I definitely like number 4. Definitely not like number 5. No. I'm sorry. Number 4, number 3. 5 was all right. 6 was crap. 7 was bleh. The resurrection one was just absolutely hilarious with Busta Rhymes. Trick or treat, motherfucker. That one was. So yeah, that was pretty hilarious. So yeah. But anyway, I had a good time of the show. If you guys have never checked out this show, Toyman Toy Show, check it out. It's got websites, all the information. Hang on, let me stand up. Instead of like flexing my chest. Bam, right there. Check out all the information, websites, what they can bring to the show, the name, everything. Check it out, guys. You can get these shirts for $15. My friend my friend Chris puts on a great show. Let's see. King Your Mother's Ring says on the 20th. What do you mean? Do the 20th to subscribe? I don't know. King Your Mother's Ring he's kind of funny. He's a hilarious guy. I don't know what you mean. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm trying to think what else. I think I've covered everything. Let's see. Me and Eric hung out. I told you guys what I got. It's not that far away. You take Highway 70. It's in Bridgeton, Missouri. It's at the Machinist Hall. They've got great food there, and the food is pretty reasonably priced, guys. Like I said, it was $1 for soda, and a buck per hot dog. I don't recall how much the hamburgers are, and they do 2 meals. They do like what Matthew was saying. They do a breakfast, and then they do a whole bunch of like stuff for lunch, and it goes from 9 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it goes almost all day, and I think Chris told me how many vendors in the vlog. I'm gonna guess though, because I'm doing this from memory. I think Chris told me there was at least like last show. I think he told me there was 150 vendors at the last one. I think this show. I think he told me 200. But when you watch the vlog, clarify in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm sure I am, because Fears' memory is down the drain. I'm trying to think what else. Let's see. Luke put a lot of animals and fruit and a lot of interesting stuff in the chat. There it is. I'm going to see if Matt or if Sharon or if anyone else wants to come in. I haven't invited a guest on. Maybe I can get Matthew in here. Matthew's been to the toy show with, well, he didn't go with me, but I met Matthew, one of my fans, at the show. And I appreciate all the loyal support, guys. All the people that are actually fans and that actually like my videos and care about Fears. I've got a lot of trolls. I'll admit it, but I care about all the loyal and honest and true fans. So I can't thank you guys enough. I don't know if Matt's online. He is not online. Well, that stinks. Let me see if my buddy Jason wants to come on. Jason may be working, though. Give me 1 second, guys. 2 seconds. And Sega is still Twitch casting. Well, shout out to Sega. Okay. Wow, Luke is pretty demented. I'm going to poop on my sister. Be back in 10 minutes. Do your thing. Do your thing, buddy. Shout out to the Carrie Show. I think I'm going to end it. Guys. I think that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, I covered all the basics. Good show. There wasn't enough time to give me a plug. Usually Chris gives me a plug over the intercom. He was like, Fears, he's like, we'll have to do it next time. Oh, speaking of that, even though he didn't do a plug for me over the intercom, my friend Chris, another Chris, not Chris that runs the toy show, my friend Chris Pens from Pens Productions, he runs a photography company, and he took some pictures, some professional pictures of me in the Toyman shirt to promote it. So that's going to be on Chris's Toyman Toy Show Facebook page. And so yeah, so you guys will be able to see. I don't know. I'm going to post some of those pictures on my Facebook too, whenever Chris sends them to me. And the pictures came out pretty good. So Fears is always working away on a project. So anyway, I am going to end the show, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in. It was a good show. Sorry if I was rambling a little bit. I was trying to recap everything. For a while, I didn't film a lot because me and my friend just kind of hung out, and my friend's kind of shy. He doesn't like to be on camera, and I was like, no problem. I'll just film whenever you leave. And for a while, we went toy hunting, you know, because we look for individual things, you know. So my buddy Eric was on the hunt for whatever he was looking for. He looks for a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff. And, of course, I was on the hunt for Ghostbusters. And like I said, I could go out to my car right now because all the stuff that I got is in a little bag that I got. And it's in my car because I went directly from the toy show here to start working on some stuff. And, oh, no, I'm sorry. I did go home, take a shower, but I left the stuff that I got in my car. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So I went home, took a shower, and then I don't know why I didn't take out the stuff that I got at the toy show out of my car. I just kind of left it in there. It was in the back seat. So I was like, all right, yeah, whatever. I'm like, but anyway. Richie says, see you, Fears. I will see you later, buddy, because I'm about to end the show. Still got a couple little things to say, and then I'll end this. But it's been a good show, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I will keep you guys updated as much as possible. I'm sure some people are going to miss the streams, you know, but Fears definitely needs a break, you know. It's been a tough year for me, you know, with some of my family members passing away, people making fun of me on the internet. It's been a lot, so I definitely need a break. I think people will appreciate more of the streams, like whenever I'm gone. What else? Sometimes it's fun streaming, sometimes it's not. I mean, it's a lot of pressure to do a live show, you know, when people are going nuts on you. And you know, it's a lot of times, you know. And I don't want to single anyone out, but we all know who gives Fears a lot of grief. But yeah, besides all that, I had a great day. You know, besides that, I had a great day. So you are totally right, stereotypical American. I am having a great day. It's just been a bad year. And then I lost my job. Well, I didn't lose it. I quit. But, you know, same thing. So, Fears, I'm sending out wristbands today. Get that damn P.O. box already. Well, MMA Holes, I'm going to let you in a little secret. I'm being honest, MMA Holes. The reason why I haven't got the P.O. box is, one, I don't have enough money to do it yet right now, buddy, because money is tight because I'm trying to get this job. And two, I really don't want, you know, fans going nuts and sending crazy shit to my my parents' house. So the day I move out is when I'm going to get the P.O. box. But I'm working on it, MMA Holes. I'm not trying to bullshit you. I'm going to try and get it as much as possible. And if you guys don't know who the MMA Holes is, he is the myth, the man, the legend that did create Wonderful Wonderful. And then Jesse also does Wonderful Wonderful, but she stole it from Chris. Oh, yes. No, she didn't steal it. They're a team. They're a team. Jesse does the after shows. So Chris is the main. He's the main star. Does his show. Then right after the show, Jesse does that Wonderful Wonderful recap show. Right after, kind of like sums up everything that Chris said, and they both do a great job. And Chris, I will be proud to wear a fucking Wonderful Wonderful wristband. Bam, right there, buddy. And King Your Mother's Ring says, we appreciate you, Fears. At least somebody does. I appreciate it. It's just been a bad year, King Your Mother's Ring. A couple of family members passed away. 3. I'm sorry. 2 family members and then 1 friend. My Uncle Terry passed away, and I really loved him a lot. He was one of... My mom has 5... Well, now she has 4 brothers, but she did have 5 whenever my Uncle Terry was alive. So that was the first person that passed away, and he meant a lot to me. Then my cousin passed away. We weren't super close, but we were close enough. And then after that, a buddy from high school passed away. He was walking to his work because he didn't have to drive, because his job literally was within walking distance. And he was trying to cross the street, and the way someone told me the story, a drunk driver slid off the road, hit him. That was the end of my friend. And man, I went to his, and I'm gonna miss him a lot. And then recently, about a month or 2 ago, so 4. So there was 3 in 2017. So 2017 was a sucky year. And then the first person that passed away that I really cared about was another friend that I went to high school with, and he died of alcohol poisoning because he found out that his mother got sick, and his mother passed away, and so then he basically just drank himself to death. And his name was Robbie, and I went to his funeral, and that was a hard one because me and Robbie weren't super close, but I remember having classes with him. I was his friend, so we were pretty close, but we weren't like epically close. So yeah. So anyway, oh, I appreciate that, Matt. I don't know why you retracted those comments, buddy. Yeah. Well, here, I'm gonna send Matt the link, and I gotta get the MMA holes in here too, real quick. Matt, I'm gonna send Chris the MMA holes a link because I'd like to get him in here because I want to. I'd love to talk to the MMA holes real quick. Let him promote these wristbands real quick before I end the show, and then I'll get you in here, Matt. So yeah, Matt says, sorry about all the stuff on the stream. Well, I kind of wanted to talk to you, Matt, yeah, because it did affect me a little bit, buddy, because I think it got out a little hand, and, yeah, so it did affect me, but, it's water under the bridge. But I wanted you to come on and talk. But anyway, let me get Chris in here first, because I want him to promote. Chris has made some new wristbands, guys. Chris, the MMA holes, he's already got some merch out, but this is the newest merch that he's got, guys. The newest merch. So he's got T-shirts. I think he's got MMA hole stickers. I think he told me that. If I'm wrong, Chris, clarify that for me. I know he's got shirts, though, and his new merch is he's got some wristbands. He's got some wristbands, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to send him the link on Twitter, and we'll talk to Chris for a little bit. Good song playing in the background. I agree. Nice little slow song. Chris, I would love for you to come in just for a couple minutes. I know you're busy, buddy. I know you're busy, but I just want to give you a chance to promote these wristbands. So yeah. So give me 1 second. Get the MMA hose in here. And if you guys can notice, Fears has definitely changed his attitude. I let the chat flow, and I just have a good time, and I just do my thing. Hell yeah. All right, let me... Well, I'm trying to find the MMA holes. I got him in my friends list. Give me 1 second. Wonderful, 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 wonderful MMA holes. Oh, we're gonna get him in here. MMA holes, where are you? God damn. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Awesome. All right, there we go. I found him. It took me a minute. He was kind of like at the bottom there. Give me 1 second. So yeah. So live shows every Wednesday on the MMA holes, and then he's got Fook Off Friday. Oh yes. Oh yes. And what is it? It's wonderful, wonderful. And his co-host is Jesse Bill Hill. The wonderful, glorious Jesse Bill Hill. All right, Chris, I sent you that link. You're more than welcome to come in. I understand if you can't come in, buddy. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes to see if Chris comes in. While we're waiting for the MMA holes, because I really want to hear about this update about the wristbands, guys. You can wear them on this wrist. You can wear them on that wrist. You can wear them around your cock. You know, whatever floats your boat. There you are. So, but he's got wristbands. He's got wristbands. Good to see you chilling and not letting people get to you. I'm doing my best, Sharon. Doing my best. Every once in a while, you know, Quentin, he's the master, so he gets to me sometimes, and other people. But I'm doing my very best. I'm just doing my shows. I'm rocking it out. Rocking it out. And King Your Mother's Ring, I really appreciate you saying that you guys appreciate me. I do my best to put on a great show. So, all right, so we're going to wait for Chris. I send him the link. Chris, get the fuck in here. And after we're done talking with Chris, because I know Chris, he's got a wife, he's got Mrs. MMA Holes. You know, I don't want to waste too much of his time. And then we'll get Matt in here and we'll talk to a little bit. Oh, Richie says, hang on. Richie had a question. Are you still going to vlog your trip? I'm going to vlog a little bit of the trip, Richie. You know, I can't be filming a lot when I'm down there because the training is going to take up a lot of my time. The training is going to take up a lot of my time. So I don't know if it'll be a vlog. It may be like a little quick like update. Like, hey, guys, I'm past the first week or, you know, whatever I'm updating. But I will update you guys as best I can. I can't be doing any live streams while I'm down there. I got to keep it totally professional. So, yeah. Hey, dude, you blocked Steven Ounce a while ago for asking about a bro fist. I really don't know who that is, Darth Bane. I don't know who he is, but if you guys maybe show me his like a link or something, I can maybe go and unblock him. But I don't remember who that is. Anyway, so we'll see if the MMA host can come in. I'd love for him to come in. Chris, I understand if you can't come in, and yeah. But yeah, so we'll just wait a couple minutes. I understand. I think maybe Chris took off. I don't know, because he hasn't said anything in quite a while. I understand he's busy sometimes. He says, Fears, I'm sending out wristbands today. Get that damn P.O. box. I'm not worried about the P.O. box, guys. I'm just cautious about the P.O. box. Plus, I don't have the money right now to get it, but I assure you, when I move out, the P.O. box coming. I just don't want people to abuse the P.O. box. I really would just love to get some letters, respond to your guys' letters, maybe like weekly. You know, do like fan mail, maybe like weekly. That'd be cool. Like whenever I'm not working or some shit, that'd be kind of cool. You don't have to send me any like presents or gifts or whatever. But if somebody ever does send me a package, I will unbox it, and I will do it. I'll do like an unboxing video, you know. But yeah. He bailed. Well, all right, I understand. But you know, I don't think Chris bailed. It just is, you know, he's really busy. So yeah, but we'll try and get him in next time. You know, I just thought it'd be cool to have him in because, you know, he was debuting his wristband. But you know, maybe hang on, is he doing a show? Hang on, let's see if he's. Chris does a lot of shows. So I don't know if he's streaming. He has another channel called Not the MMA Host, so he does streams on that sporadically. So he could be on his other channel. I don't know what he's doing. You know, he's a busy guy. So, oh wait, there he is. The MMA Holes.
Wonderful,
nice.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. I was getting worried, but I was like, I was telling everybody, I'm like, Chris is a busy guy. I'm like, if you can't come in, I understand, because I hadn't seen you say anything in a while, and I wanted to get you in here just to give you a plug, let people know about these wristbands, and I was telling everybody I will wear one, Chris. I just don't have the money right now to open up the P.O. box, and I don't want to open it while I'm living with my parents because they may abuse the P.O. box and go nuts and send shit to my folks, and craziness will ensue. So I'm like, when I get my place, then they can go nuts. So yeah, but anyway, tell the chat what's going on with these wristbands. And so it's new merch. So you got the T-shirts, but then you got wristbands, and what else is coming?
So the wristbands are just promo stuff. I'm not selling them, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm just giving them out. So basically for like little giveaways here and there, just promotional stuff. I sent them out. I'm mailing a bunch today, and I would love to slap one on your wrist because I think it would look good. Toyman conventions and all these
Oh,
conventions
hell
that you're
yeah.
going to. You know, you could be like a walking billboard.
Well, look, I'm
Um,
already a walking billboard for my
Jerk
friend.
off with it.
I'm already a walking billboard for my friend Chris that owns the show, and there's another Chris. And so I've got two friends: this Chris, the MMA homes, and then Chris that runs the toy show. So I am a walking billboard already, Chris. So I want you to save me two wristbands, one for this wrist and one for that wrist, and I'll wear one around my cock. I don't even care. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll send you an extra one. I have like smaller wristbands to put on the penis. I know you have 8 inches, so maybe I'll give you a regular wristband for that. Wrap it around
Yes,
that thing.
I need it. I need that 8 inches, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But we do have a merch store, but it's on the website, so you can check that out. And I'm not sending you a T-shirt. I'm too cheap to do that, but I'll send you a
Oh,
wristband.
I'm gonna buy one when I get some more money. I'm gonna buy one. Oh yeah, I'll do it.
So what's going on? So you're studying for this job? You have a job coming up?
I it's they call it a potential job because you have to go through all of these. I have never went through this amount of not stress, Chris, like hurdles to get to a job. Like when I applied for it, so you apply for it online. Then I didn't hear from them for like 3 weeks. Then they called me back and said, "We loved your application. You have a lot of customer service. You've been working in customer service jobs for like 15 years." I was like, "Yeah, I've got a lot of experience." They said, "You've got 2 degrees. You did a double major in film school and mass communications." And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "I'm overqualified." And then they're like, "Well, how would you like to do a phone interview?" So then I did a phone interview. Then they loved that. So then I did another phone interview. Then they're like, "Well, would you like to come down to Denver for face-to-face?" They loved my face-to-face interview. And then the last hurdle was the most important one. And they said, "We're going to send you a study guide," which is tomorrow. They said 9 a.m. they're going to study. So I'm going to get up at 7. And for the next 2.5 weeks, I'm going to study that study guide, live, breathe, eat that thing. And then my training starts July 23rd and goes all the way through August 15th. But here's the tricky part is I'm not good at like test taking. And they said, if you miss one test that's under 90, they just kick you out of the program.
Wow.
So you have to. They said half of the tests are like hands-on stuff, like what would you do in this situation, all that kind of stuff. All the hands-on ones, I've got it. I've just
Hmm.
never been good at test taking, and so they said. So I'm just gonna. They said there's a couple of tests that you have to. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You have to get a 90 or higher. So they give you some leeway, but not much. So
That's
yeah.
crazy, huh? So and they're flying you around, and they must like you, right? If you pass the
Oh yeah.
first phase.
Yeah, so I've passed all the like I had to do like a written test, like
Hmm.
right after the phone interview, and like it was kind of a written interview. They're like, we're gonna mail you a written interview, and we want you to write down your answers and then mail that to us. So that was a written interview. Then I advanced to the face-to-face interview, and
So
then they
now, how many people are applying for this job? Is it like the Hunger Games? Like they drop you in a pit of people, and you have to
yeah.
fight for the job?
Well, see, that's what it was. That's what it was. When they said, "Hey, Fears, would you like to come down to face to face?" I thought it was just me in a room with them. I get down there, Chris, in Denver, and there was like 40 to 50 people there, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't expect all these people." They set us all in a room and said, "We're only picking 25 people out of this, 50 or 60 people." So they said, "Dress to impress, impressed us." So I was like, all right, I'm going to prepare. So I went back to my hotel room. I like ironed all my clothes. I went over like my resume and made sure it was spotless, no errors. And I was like, all right, Fears, you just have to like, suck it up and just fucking go for it and just go balls to the walls. The next
Hmm.
morning came. Next morning came and they said, we're going to do the interviews in sections. They said, we're going to invite like 4 or 5 people in a room at a time. And there's going to be, 4 or 5 people. And you go up to the desk and you said, hello, my name is John Fears. Hello, I'm whoever. And then they said, we're going to ask you a series of questions. If you make it past this interview, that's good. Then you go to the second interview. And if you make it past the second interview, we're almost positive that you got it. And then you went to the third interview. And if you got the third interview, then you can advance to the training in a couple of weeks. And I said, okay. So I went through all the ones. And then you saw, Chris, like you saw some people that were like, if you see people leaving the room, that means they didn't make it. And so they said, if we like you and we want to continue on to the next one, we're going to have you stand over here. And I said, okay. So then they're like, yeah, your interview was great, Fears. We love your energy. Like, you're perfect. And they said, go ahead and wait over there. And I was like, all right, I made it through the first one. They're like, yep, you're great. Move it on to the second one. And then I got through the third one, and the third one was the most vital one. And they're like, all right, so then we're going to go in this other room, and it's just going to be you just one-on-one in the third one. So the third one was just the one-on-one with one last person, like some high executive person. And I said, okay. And then there it is. So I got some training July 23rd. So I'm excited, but I'm nervous. So, oof.
It's funny, and that's what you call 2 Mexicans when they play basketball. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, they call that one-on-one.
There it is. Did you know that Did you know that King, your mother's ring, is here?
King's your mother's ring? No way.
Isn't that one of your subscribers?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Fears. I really don't like him. I'm not a big fan of him. He's kind of a cunt. Nah, he's all right.
I was about to joke with you, Chris. I was like, all right, King, your mother's ring, get the fuck out of here.
No,
get the hell out of here.
I only accept cunts in the chat. I only enjoy cunts in the chat. He's a good cunt.
I've gotten a lot better, Chris. I've not chat blocked anymore. And I've just let the chat flow, and I just do my thing. And man has the headaches went away. So you and other people were right. Just let the chat flow, have a good time, and just let the good times roll.
Yeah, you can't control the chat room. You just got to pretty much let them go and let them do their own thing. They're like their own species of people that hang out, and they attack each other sometimes. Sometimes
they
play nice with each other. It's like putting like a bunch of fish in a fish tank. And you watch them all swim around. Sometimes they eat each other. It is what it is.
So I got a question. It's none of my business, but did Jesse go visit you, or did you go visit Jesse? Because I know you guys have been doing some streams together, which has been totally cool. Because usually you see each other, on the different computer screens. I was like, because I tuned in a couple of times, like, oh shit, they're in the same room. They're playing poker. Like, nice. This is taking the MMA holes to the next level.
Yeah, well, I mean, on the second channel, we addressed this issue. I haven't. Well, first of all, I noticed you said I was married before, and yeah, that's not happening anymore. I'm not married anymore. Me and Jesse we're having passionate sex. It's a little crazy. She's young, so she keeps me going, And
I apologize. I didn't mean. I wasn't trying to piss you off. I thought you were still married. I'm sorry about that. I feel bad.
You just ruined my night, Fears. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight because you brought that up. But yeah.
Well, goddamn. Goddamn. No,
yeah, no, it's all good. No, me and I don't talk about much personal stuff. On the MMA holes. I talk about it. Like, I'll talk about Not the MMA holes. That's why I tell everyone is just subscribe to Not the MMA holes. I'm a little more loose over there. I'll talk about anything over there. But on the MMA holes, I try to keep it on the same track and have fun at the same time. So I don't really get into details. But yeah, having fun. That's it.
Well, that's good, man. I'm glad. I'm sorry that one thing didn't work out, but maybe, something will lead to something better. But that's cool.
Listen, all I wanted to do was have sex with Sega's girl, and I had the chance to do this, so this is exciting.
God damn. Sega, I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, Jesse likes humor, so one day I was like totally joking around with Sega. I was like, Sega, I'm like, here's what you got to do. You just got to go right up to Jesse and be like, you look like trash. May I take you out? Cheesy pickup lines. Or like, if you were a booger, I'd pick you. If you give me a nickel, I'll let you tickle my pickle, stuff like that. It works.
Yeah, the lady that's a good line, actually. That's a really good line.
They eat that shit up, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, now I saw some of the convention, the Toyman convention over there. Where the fuck are the women? There's no women that go to this thing?
No, there is. There is. There's just so many men that go to it. Yeah, but there is women. And like whenever I'm walking around, especially like when I love streaming on my phone, Chris. Thank God you showed me that. That is the greatest tool ever.
Oh, by the
So
way, did you figure out what happened? What was wrong with that? I only saw a little bit of the beginning of it, but
no, I
and
don't know
this-
what happened because normally you just set it all up and then you turn it like this and then you hit start and then it will say take a picture and then usually I make like a funny little thumbnail and once you do
yeah,
the thumbnail you hit start and it kept saying like whenever I would turn it like this it says you cannot film like this like please revert back to vertical and no matter how many times I tried to restart it I couldn't figure out I didn't know what was going on so I was like, if I don't do it now, I'm not going to get a stream in because there was 30 minutes left in the convention. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to have to do one like this. So,
yeah. So the YouTube app is it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. If you start the live stream in portrait mode, it stays in portrait mode. If you put it on
oh,
landscape mode, it stays in landscape mode. Yeah, you can't switch it once you start. I learned that
okay.
the hard way too. Yeah,
So
so
I think maybe I accidentally pushed a button maybe at the start of it, and then I tried to like go in and out, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And I tried to like I erased it, said abandon stream, and then I tried to restart it and reset it up, and it wouldn't do it. And so whatever I must have pushed must have fucked it up. So I
yeah,
apologize, guys.
it's a pain in the neck. It's a pain in the neck. There are other ways to stream, and just shoot me a message. I'll tell you. There's actually some other cool ways to stream besides the YouTube app that actually have a clearer stream and stuff. So
Okay, cool.
there are multiple ways to stream on the phone. I can help you out with that, and then we'll have phone sex.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at phone sex. You want to try
So
some
am
now?
I.
All right, let's
Oh yeah.
let's start some now. Okay,
yeah.
You're in the coffee shop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell me your sexiest line. Pretend I'm a female, right? And I want you to say your sexiest line, but don't say it too loud because I'm sure there's families around you.
Not many, but I hear you.
All right.
No, I'm just joking. No, I already said one. If you give me a nickel, I will tickle
Okay.
that pickle. Oh yes.
Just yell out harder. Just yell out really loud, harder.
Chris, I'm not doing that. There's no way. There's kids in here. I can't do it, buddy. I can't do it.
Where's the
Fears
guy?
got-
Where's the guy
Fears-
that came in? I noticed you're not sitting by the door anymore. Is it because of the guy that came in and wanted to kill me?
No. I took the dude's advice. The dude actually said, "Fierce, there's like a lot cooler light over here," and he goes, "You should sit here." He's like, "People walk in and out, which would be hilarious." And I didn't think that'd be cool, and so I didn't take the dude's advice. So I finally did. So, and sometimes I have to sit over here because my favorite seat is over there, and sometimes people take it. Plus, it's like to the wall, and one of the lights is broken over there, so I didn't have really good light over there to begin with. So, but yeah, no, I can't say that, Chris. You know, there's a couple kids in here, but I appreciate the humor, my friend.
All right, I'll change it up. So when's the next Randall drawing?
The next Randall drawing, I told Randall, I said, while I'm gone, I said, you may have to, harness the reins, buddy. And he's like, oh yeah, Fierce, because I may just do some on my channel, like while you're gone. Because, like I said, I'm not going to film much like on my trip. I'm going to stay fully focused because that's what's more important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And so
take it from me. I'm a terrible test taker. I can't stand it. That's why I've been a fuck up my whole life. It just sucks taking tests, but you really got to study for this thing because it sounds like a good opportunity over here. And if you don't get this job, the channel might turn on you. You know, everyone might turn on you, and they'll light you on fire and blah blah blah.
I don't think they turn on me. I would just tell people, well, I tried my best, and I want to have to keep looking. But I don't think they turn on me. But I think people would be disappointed. I would be disappointed myself.
I would turn on you. I probably wouldn't talk to you again if you didn't get this job. I'd be very upset.
Well, kiss my ass. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
What would you do if you showed up, right? You're at the last phase of this job, this process, right?
Yeah.
And then you find out that they have like a bunch of drinks on the table. And like, okay, the last stage is you have to drink the cup.
A cup of what?
Poison.
Oh, I'd do it.
Imagine it's like a cult. It sounds like some sort of cult situation where they're trying to harvest.
I'd do it. I'd be like, listen, my stomach's already fucked up with Crohn's, so it can't get any more worse. So yeah, let's down the hatchet. Let's do it.
Maybe it's like a scientific experiment, and they're curing Crohn's. Maybe that's what they're doing over there.
No, I think like they said the reason why we make it a little hard is because we only want the best of the best, and I understand why they do that because they want the best for their company. I understand it. I get it.
Now, let's get into the Crohn's thing because I have, and this is a fun fact about me. I have a horrible stomach, horrible. I inherited it from my mom. My mom's
Hmm.
lactose intolerant, and I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I don't think I have Crohn's. But what is Crohn's? Like, so now you can't have dairy. How does this
Yeah.
work?
So it's a couple of things. You have there's two types. There's two types. There's one where you can't have anything acidy, anything hot, anything spicy. That's one. And then another one is where you can't have any lactose products, and you can't have anything acidy or hot or spicy. I have that one. So
Mm.
I have to really watch what I eat.
How did you
And
find? How old were you when you found out you had Crohn's?
I was 15 or 16. Me,
Yeah.
my mom, my dad, my brother, we were all, and it can happen to anyone. Like
Yeah.
certain foods trigger it. And
Mm.
I'll give you a 10-second version of what happened. We were on vacation, and it was my very first time in LA. I've went to LA twice, and we went out. We went into the Chinese Man's Theater. Everything was cool. My dad's like, "Hey, let's get some pizza." We went down to some like local pizza diner. Like it was about a mile away from our hotel. Ate it. Everything was cool. Went to bed around 10:30. I woke up like at 12:30, hot and cold sweats. I was boiling, and I just raced to the toilet, and I puked for like hours. And my parents thought it was food poisoning, and I was like blue in the face, and they're like, "Something's wrong. Like we need to take him." And it hurt so bad, Chris. I couldn't even walk. I literally, it was so bad pain. I was like, "All right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to die." Like it was that bad, and they took me to the hospital, and they said, "We're gonna like give you some morphine," and they put me out, and I said, "While you're out and you're sleeping, we're gonna do some tests." And when I woke up, they're like, "Well, we got some good news and we got some bad news." They said the good news is you're not gonna die. And they said the bad news is do you know what Crohn's is? And I had no idea, so I was like, "Can you explain it to me?" He explained it to me, and he said, "As long as you take medicine and as long as you watch what you eat, then you should, be fine." And I said, "Okay," and
Hmm.
that's what it was. So it was around 15 or 16, and so I have my good days and my bad days. That's why sometimes I'm grumpy too, because I'm like, oh God, my fucking stomach's killing me.
I have a friend that has Crohn's, and they actually had to remove part of his intestine. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't
I
believe
haven't
it.
I haven't done that yet because I've watched what I eat and I take my medicine on a regular basis.
So that's what you gotta
Yeah,
do. As long as you're on top of everything what you eat, you
yeah,
should be fine. But Jesus Christ, that sucks. Have you ever shit
yeah.
on a girl?
No, never,
Oh,
never,
I
never.
have. Actually, I have you ever shit in a bed? Have you ever woken up and like, oh fuck, I just shit myself?
No,
Okay,
I,
I
I,
have.
I've made it. I've always made it to the toilet. And Chris, that sucks that you shit on a girl. That's bad.
I even shit at work one time. I used to be a delivery man, and
I remember you telling me this. Yeah,
yeah, I
I would.
shit. Yeah, I shit in my pants.
I would think a delivery man is that a pretty cool job? Did you make pretty good money, or was it crap?
I had a good job. Yeah, I had a very good job. I don't do it anymore. I did it for 16 years. The job. One day, actually, pretty soon I can tell the story. But yeah, I had a pretty good job, and it was good to me. But it was a piece of shit. Delivery jobs. There's certain companies you can work for that pay very well and have good insurance. But
Hmm.
they treat you like shit. They treat you like complete shit.
See, that's how the
And
security staff was. Like sometimes the money was great, but they just treated you like crap. The same thing with Walmart. I worked at that Walmart and that security thing. Horrible, horrible
yeah,
managers. Oh my God, they just treated us like crap. I saw one manager like just totally bitch out a lady, like a girl like around my age, screaming at her, and she asked one question. It was her first day.
is that guy
Completely,
making a pizza behind you? What is he doing back there?
he's taking out the trash.
Oh, okay. I thought he was making a pie.
Well, I'm going to end this soon, Chris. I just wanted you to come in real quick and promote the wristbands. But I promise, when I get that, when I move out and I get I get the PO box, send me one of those wristbands. So save me two.
Yes, I will. I'll put two aside for you, and we only have black, so
That's
I
fine.
hope you're not racist.
Nope, nope.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and
All
I'll
right.
wear
Thanks
I'll
for
wear
having me on.
I'll wear one on each wrist. So I appreciate it, buddy.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later.
See you later, sir. Well, that was the MMA Holes, guys. The myth, the man, the legend. Check out his show Wednesdays, Fook Off Fridays, and the great Jesse Bill Hill. And good stuff. Good stuff. I'm going to invite Matt in. So, yeah. Let's see. Matt says Walmart can suck my dick. I agree. All right, Matt, give me a second here. But yes, thank you, Chris, so much for coming in. It was awesome. I'd like to have the MMA Holes on. He's a good guy. Great channel. And thank you so much. The show has been amazing tonight, guys. Went on a little longer than I usually do, but that's okay. And I'll probably, like I said, edit the vlog either tonight or tomorrow night. I'll get it up tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, all right, let me send this real quick to Matt. And then we'll probably end on Matt. And then, all right, Matt, check your Facebook, buddy. And if you don't get it on your Facebook, then I can send it to you on Twitter. But check your Facebook real quick. There you are. But yes, thank you so much, Chris, for coming on. Apparently, Chris is still here. He's just got the mic muted. But he's here. Hell yeah. I think Chris will eventually leave. He said he was going to take off. There he goes. There he goes. It just took a minute. Fears, I'm so happy. We're friends again. It hurt my tummy when we fight. Yeah, mine too. There's a lot of food going on in the comments section. We got pineapple. We got whatever that purple plant is that the MMA host put in there. A cucumber. Yeah. Well, N4, I'm glad. I hope we're cool, and I hope you resubscribed. You know, like I said, Fears is trying to change for the best. I have not chat blocked anyone. I have not put anyone in a timeout. I've let the chat flow. I really am trying to change. I really am, guys. You know, I'm making an effort. I'm making an effort. Eggplant. That's what I couldn't think of it. Abba eggplant. Yeah. We got to get the likes up, guys. Come on. Fears has had a good show. Hit me up with some more likes. Let's see. I resubbed since you're trying. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I really do. I am really trying. I mean, I have my good days and my bad days, but I am subbing. By the way, you guys, when you go to Starbucks, you guys got to try these chips. They're fucking brilliant. Oh my god, they're amazing. I'll be honest, I shouldn't be eating chips. I hate working out by myself. I like working out with like a partner, like working out with like a girl or working out with one of my best friends. I hate going to the gym alone, but as soon as the coffee shop closes, I'm off to the gym. So I've been doing better. I've been getting into the gym. Are you going to get a bot for your channel like Sega? Okay, Fierce has been doing YouTube for a couple of years. I don't know what this bot thing is, so I don't know if that's like some Mockingbird bullshit or whatever. But I don't even we even want to know what a bot is. Been doing YouTube for a couple of years. I don't know what this bot thing is. So man.
Hey, what's up?
I don't know if that's like some Mockingbird bullshit or Matt. My twin brother is talking in my ear.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny. Like on my stream last night, that I didn't know that that Spidey Boy Gaming guy. I didn't know he was deaf until what's his name said that. I was like, I figured maybe
I did not know either.
But I didn't. I figured maybe he was joking around at first, and then I started thinking. Then Ragged said that, and he was like, "No, Spidey Boy, he doesn't. He's deaf. He doesn't understand."
Well, at least you guys handled it well because you don't want to insult.
Well, no, I wasn't going to be mean to him or anything. I mean, I know they.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you and I'll give Quentin this. You and Quentin handled it very well, and I was like, wow. I thought Quentin would totally insult it. You know, a deaf person.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that too. I was hoping because he jokes a lot, so it's hard to know. I
just wanted to talk about a few things, Matt, because a couple things that you said. I know we're friends, and I know sometimes you get in moods, just like how I get in moods. So I don't know if you were in a mood last night, but the one thing that really hurt my feelings was I don't know when you said this, but I remember you saying something to everyone like I think you were trying to explain it. What was that guy Joe? He was like singing or something. What was that guy's name? What was the guy that's singing and all that? I forgot his name.
The Spidey Boy Gaming guy, I think.
No, the other guy. The other guy that came in and had the dark, thick glasses, and he was all moving around.
Joshua Washa.
So you were trying to explain he was a little autistic, and he was like, I don't know about you guys. And my mom said I shouldn't sing anymore to you guys. And then he said, and then I think Quentin says, well, we're good people. You can tell us. And then Matt, you said, and I quote, you said, we're good people. Yeah, we're good people, except for Fears. And I was like, wow, damn.
No, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
And that really hurt.
I kind of got into. I got into a little mini trolling thing. I'll admit that. I'll admit I did do that. I'm sorry.
But can I ask you, like, were you still kind of mad about, like, when I went off on you that one day? And was that the reason? Because, like, I thought we had buried the hatchet, and I was like, well, I thought me and Matt.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I mean, it wasn't really from that. I think it was just I was just trying to be mean and trying to be funny. And I'm sorry if I feel bad if I hurt your feelings. So I'm sorry.
Well,
I didn't really think that, so I don't.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure that we were cool, and I was like,
no, we're good. We're fine. We're good.
And I wasn't trying to be a baby about it, but I was just like, man, that really kind of hurt. But I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to be a pussy about it. I'm like, I'll let it drop, and then I'm like, I'll talk to him later about it.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm sorry if you're upset or if that.
No, I mean, I wasn't really upset. I was just kind of bummed. I was like, wow, man, that was a low blow. But I'm like, I was like, don't worry about it. Fears, just kind of like, brush it off. And I was like, I think I'm a pretty good person. I'm like, the only time
you're a good person.
I'm like, and I'll be honest, the only time I don't think I'm a good person is when I do get mad at people, or I get mad at myself and I lash out at other people. I've done it to Randy, and I felt like shit when I've done it. But that's why I'm trying to change for the better. Oh, and the fucking greatest guy ever is here, Pixel Protocol.
What's up, Pixel? Shout out to Pixel Protocol. I just commented in the chat. I said, Pixel in the chat. You said, Matt,
listen, Pixel. I don't care what Chris says. I'm gonna steal wonderful, wonderful from him. Pixel, you are fucking wonderful, wonderful, buddy. Swear to God.
Well, I'm sorry you got blocked. I was wanting you to come back on the stream.
Who?
No, I said I'm sorry they kicked you out on the thing. I was wanting you to come back.
Oh yeah. I tried everything, and then someone kept timing me out in the chat. I don't know who it was. I'd write for like 2 or 3 things, and I was trying to explain it to you. And I don't know who was timing me out, but every so often it said Fears has been timed out, but it wouldn't tell me who. And I'm like, all right. I'm like,
yeah, I was watching the chat, but then like I'd go on the other tab, and then I'd go back on, and it'd be like something was deleted, and I saw most of those, but I missed like a few of the, you know what I mean, like a few of them were they not banned but blocked or whatever. So I just couldn't. I didn't. I was watching it. I just didn't see like there were.
And I just want to address some comments. N4, I'm not being a baby, and then stereotypical American says like I'm not upset about the comment. I was a little perturbed about the comment. I mean, because that hurt. That would hurt anyone's feelings. Like when I know I'm a good person. Now, lashing out at people was not good, and I've been trying not to do that, and I've been trying to work on my patience and work on my anger, because those 2 things, Matt, I've been really trying to work on it, and that's when I feel like shit. But I haven't lashed out on anyone quite a long time. I've been doing good, and so that one kind of hurt. But like the old Fears would be like, this is fucking horseshit, go ballistic. So I was very quiet about it. I was like, well, I'll just talk to Matt about it later, and you can back me up. I'm not lying, Matt. Did I not send you some messages and be like, hey, can we talk about this later?
No, yeah, you did. You said you did send me some. That's true.
And none of those messages were like screaming, saying like, "Fuck you, this is bullshit."
No, it wasn't anything. You weren't mean or anything.
No, I just said, "Hey, Matt, like, do you think we could talk about this real quick?" And I knew it was probably either like, because I know, like when you and Quentin get together, sometimes, you guys get into that.
Well, we get in that jokey kind of mood, and sometimes things are said, but I don't,
And I don't think
any of that.
And to be honest, I wouldn't have anything against Quentin.
If you don't want me to do that anymore, like, I mean, joke about that kind of stuff.
No, I mean, you can joke, but I'm just saying, like, that
it was kind of far. I mean, that was kind of a mean thing to say.
I just think, to be honest, I
wouldn't. If I didn't talk, I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish.
All I was trying to say was I would not have really much anything against Quentin, but I think Quentin sometimes takes it way too far. I think there's limits, and you have to have morals, because you can I know people say sometimes words don't hurt. Sometimes words do hurt. I don't care what the chat says. I
want to say this. Yeah, I was thinking about this last night too, Fears, whenever you were on the show and stuff, you know what I mean? But I was thinking about this. and I could be wrong on this. You can say no, I don't think that's right, but I think Quentin likes you. I just kind of think he kind of has a weird way of showing it because
he's got a weird way of showing it.
He likes to watch you and stuff like that. I don't think if he really didn't like you somewhat, you know what I mean? I don't think, and I'm not trying to say, yeah, well, you know, whatever, you know, like disregard everything he says or whatever like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like, I mean, I think it's just like I said, it's kind of a different way of showing it. I don't think that he would I don't think he would even talk to you if he didn't like you. You know what I mean?
I mean, I kind of see where you're coming from, but he's done a lot of stuff to cross the line.
Yeah, I understand.
And I don't want to make this into a Quentin bashing thing because I don't want to. But see, another thing, I'm talking to you like a human being. I'm not like the old fears, like I'm screaming. I don't think I'm ambushing you. Like M4 says, I'm ambushing you. I just wanted to clarify something and just put it behind us, and then we'll just move on. You know. So yeah, Abazeb, I love that comment. Fears, if you let Quentin rent a lot of space,
yeah, I was reading that.
In your heart, you will be free, man. Oh, yes. Well, hell yeah. So, Matt, how was your day, by the way?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I had to catch up on some sleep today because I haven't really been sleeping real well. I've kind of been sleeping at odd times, but I felt better now. Like after I woke up.
Well, speaking of sleep, okay, I got to tell you this. Matt knows exactly where I'm going with this. Matt, it's not if, it's when, because I definitely want to hang out with you in real life. I'm going to do a collab video, and when I hang out with Sega, I'll take you to a con, but I'll start you low, Matt. I'll start you on like a 1-day con, like a toy show, or I'll start you on a 2-day con. You know that 4-day con that I go to, the Halloween attraction one? By the 4th day, I am just fucking drained of energy, dude. And like on the 4th day, as soon as I get done editing, I fucking crash for like a day and a half, just sleep, because even though they're fun, they take it out of you, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I'd like I think the toy one would be I think that'd be kind of a fun one.
I found some great pickups today. Okay, I got a little figure. I think he's as tall as my coffee cup. It's a little Slimer, and he's got his tongue like hanging out, like almost going down to not down to the floor, but a super long tongue like coming out of his mouth. And I think it was what you did is you filled it up with water, and and it was like a squirt gun type of thing, because you went like that, and like all this water would shoot out of his mouth like when you were a kid. Got that because it looked super vintage. Like it was a little dirty, and I said, before I buy this, can I take it into the bathroom and just like take in soap and some water? And so I scrubbed off all the dirt because it was pretty dirty. And he's like, yeah. He goes, yeah, before you buy it. And I was like, well, since it's dirty, I'm like, you're asking for $7. I'm like, I think in the vlog I said it was either I got $3 or $4 from him. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, since it's dirty and you cleaned it off, he's like, I'll give you a deal on it. So I got that. I got an old vintage VHS cassette tape of Turtles, like a Christmas special, and I thought that was pretty.
I've seen that one around. I don't think I've ever watched it.
Oh man, I've watched it. It was pretty hilarious.
Coming Out of Our Shells one. Have you ever watched that one? That's a good one.
I think I've seen this one. This one was literally called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Christmas special.
Oh, okay.
And they were like hanging pizza like on the tree and shit. It was hilarious.
That one was one of those movie reviewers that I watch online did one of those movie. Sorry, I was reading the chat. One of those movie reviewers online that I like did. I think he kind of reviewed that. He's kind of does just funny stuff. The Cinema Snob, I think, did like a review of those. Those are pretty.
Oh, okay. So those two I didn't get like a lot of stuff because I was on a budget. I only brought $40. Because now my friend Eric, he went balls to the walls. He spent on one item, but it was the coolest find, Matt. He found a Ghostbuster radio. The guy wanted like, I think 140, 150. It looked flipping amazing. Oh my god, vintage in the box. It still had the tape on it from the 80s. I was like, I was like, Eric, you got to get it, and he got it. But he was like contemplating the whole show. He's like, I don't know, Peter, you think it's worth it? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why wouldn't you get it? It's fucking epic, dude. Get it. and he's like, you think I should? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, if I had a job that would already be in Fears's back, seat, already, like it'd already be done, Oh yeah. Brandon says this may be the most random comment I've ever read. I'm just quoting this, guys. Brandon Cleary says, I love eating poop.
So I was looking at those next comment in the
well,
chat.
to each their own. To each their own. There it is. There it is. Abba Zabba, you know, hang on, I missed a comment. Hang on, let me scroll back up. Yeah, I got what you meant. He says, do you get what I mean? Quentin's at home somewhere, enjoying his life. I enjoy my life. It just is sometimes he goes ballistic on me, and it gets annoying. Even Matt, he gets annoying sometimes.
I get annoying?
No, Quentin. I said, Matt,
okay.
I said, you have to admit, he gets annoying. He gets annoying sometimes. That's all I'm trying to say. Enjoying his life while you're talking to people about Toyman and about him. Now here, well, I didn't spend much time on him. That's why I continued on Abba, but I get your point. So that's why
I want to get that Josh Awasha back on my show. That dude's great. He's awesome.
He seems cool.
He's got a fun.
He seems cool. So what else did I get? Let's see. I got the VHS, the little Slimer thing. Oh, I got this this little, you push this button, Matt, and I guess it was like a little Hardee's or McDonald's toy, like right when Ghostbusters 2 came out, and basically it was a white kind of circle type of thing. Oh, I'm sorry, not a circle, rectangle thing that had the Ghostbuster 2 logo on it, and you push the button, and you hear proton sounds come out of it, you know, the proton blaster, and so I think I got that for like $1 or $2, and I was like, do the batteries still work? He's like, yeah. He goes, they should. He goes, I took out the old batteries. He goes, I put new ones in. He goes, you should be ready to go. And he goes, they'll last for a long time. You won't have to change the batteries for like a year or two. And I was like, all right, sounds good. And he's like, how much? I tried to get him down to 50 cents because the thing was maybe from the tip of this pen down to my finger. It wasn't that. It was about that big. And he wanted $1 for it. And I was like, would you do 50 cents? And he was like, no. He's like, I'm standing pretty good on $1. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. It's just a fucking $1. So I'm like, why not? So I got that. I'm trying to think what else. Whatever I can't remember, guys, like I said, I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to Instagram it. Oh, I got a hockey mask, a new hockey mask. And literally, Pixel, don't get mad. I did it as a joke, Matt. I was like, and so there was this guy that literally had a horror booth. Pixel, you would have loved it. This, Matt, I'm telling you, you would have loved it too because I know you love horror. The whole booth is horror. He had like, he had a cup. And the cup was made out of the Scream mask, and you could drink from it. That looked cool. He had a Jason mask. He had a rubber Michael Myers mask that he handmade. Then he had a doll that he handmade, stitched, was Michael Myers. It was about this. It was about this tall, about this wide. He put like little commando boots on Michael, and he had like a little knife going like that. He just wanted too much for that Michael doll. I kind of wanted the Michael doll, but he was like, yeah, I'll sell it to you for $200. And I was like, well, I know why that's so expensive because you handmade that. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I bought all the material offline. So I was like, well, that's why it's $200. You put a lot of time and effort into it. And so I grabbed the mask, and this mask was signed by the guy that did the remake. You know the bald-headed guy that did Jason in the remake? You know, I forgot his name, but that actor.
Yeah, I forget who it was too. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
so I was like, oh, I'm like, well, I got Kane Hodder's autograph. I've got the guy that did Jason in Part 6. I'm like, I need that guy from the remake. I'm like, because the remake was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the original, but they had some great scenes in the remake. They had some good kills in the remake. So I was like, hell yeah. I'm like, have him sign it. So the guy, I went up to his booth. He signed it. And I was like, oh, yeah, got that one. And so I get on the thing, and Pixel, don't take offense to this. I did it as a joke. I think Pixel will like it when he watches it. So I was like, yep, I got 7 or 8, hockey masks. Pixel, you have to catch up, so suck it. You know?
No, I'm sure Pixel will take it.
So Pixel, you're going to love it. And I'm telling you, the mask is amazing. Oh, my God. And the signature was like he made it pretty big and stuff. It was cool. The guy was a nice guy. Shook his hand.
Was it from like a certain movie, like a certain part, like a part one?
No. It wasn't. It wasn't like it wasn't the exact mask from that movie. They just had just a very generic mask. It was like they painted it kind of white and yellow and blackish. So it was kind of like an off. It was an off color. And he was like, he goes, yeah, we just bought a very generic mask, and then we've had like Kane and others like sign 100 of them. We just keep, selling them and stuff. And I was like, well, hey, as long as I get one. And he gave me a deal. He was like, well, he's like, Fears. He's like, you don't have much money left. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm on a budget. So I said, I want this mask so bad. So this was the last find of the day. And I said, tell you what, I've got $31 left. I'll give, and he wanted 55 for it, Matt. And I said, all I have is 31, and I said I can't go back to the ATM and pull more money out. So I said, I'm a big horror fan. I said I'll use it as much as I can in my vlog. I said I'll make you a deal. I'll use it as much as I can in the vlogs. I'll use it a couple times in some upcoming videos. And he was like, all right. He's like, Fierce, I'll make you a deal. He goes, if you do that, he goes, give me 31 and we'll just call it a day. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Here you go. So he was pretty cool to give it to me for 31 because he didn't have to do that. He's like, I'm losing money on it, Fierce. So he's like, you better be a man of your word. I said, I will use it. I said, I'm going to have it in the back with all my other hockey masks. So whenever I do like a review, it'll be sitting behind me. It'll be in the thing. I said, whenever I do a trailer reaction, it'll be sitting on the desk or wherever I move to. I'll have it on the thing. So yeah. Pixel says unsubbing because of that joke. Well, you son of a bitch. No, I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just playing. No, Pixel, you're gonna love it. But that was probably the coolest find. I'd say Slimer was second, and the mask was the coolest find of the day. So that was pretty cool. But no, I'm telling you, you'd like this show, Matt. You'd love it.
That sounds fun. I like I think the toy ones would probably be the ones that I like the most.
Because I think you're kind of like a toy hunter, like my buddy Eric. Like he gets my buddy Eric. He gets the thrill of like finding that one collectible that he really likes. And I didn't really get into it until Eric was like, Fierce, you know how you love all that movie memorabilia shit? And he goes, and you know how you love like all that horror stuff? He's like, just because there's toys there doesn't mean they got other stuff there. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, oh, they got memorabilia. They got fake movie props there. They got some real ones there. He goes, the real ones are worth shitloads of money, but they got them there. And I'm like, oh, well, sweet. I'm like, okay. So yeah. So
what was I gonna say? Oh, fuck. I told you I don't know if I told you that, but I started collecting these. Have you ever seen the Food Fighters, Fierce? Have you ever did you ever collect any of those like figurines or anything like?
I've heard of them. Describe it real quick. Describe it.
Well, I think it was 80s or 90s. They're kind of like just like little food items that are kind of like kind of like war toys. Like they have guns and they're supposed to be like little figures that kind of fight each other.
I remember seeing them on TV and I remember playing with them at like friends' house, but I don't think I ever owned them. So yeah.
Okay. They're pretty cool. Well, there's like this new series called instead of the Grocery Gang, it's the Grocery Gang, like gross ERY, and they're like little toy figures. I don't know if you saw the one with the pizza guy in one of my vlogs. He has like a gun or something like that. It's pretty cool.
Was it that new video with the new pickups? Right?
Yeah, it was the last one.
I've seen that.
I watched your. Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. I love those pickups. The pickups were great.
I try to do that. Like every time I get like a movie or whatever in the mail, I try to do like a recent pickups episode to kind of show everybody what I get.
So I should clarify. Stereotypical American makes a good point. Stereotypical. I've met that guy before and I've shook his hand, but yes, the mask was pre-signed. So I didn't meet him at the show, but yeah. I've met him before. I met him at the what con was that? It was either at Contamination or it was at the Trans World Horror and Attraction. So what I meant, Stereotypical American, is he pre-signed it, but I've met him at another convention. That guy is the coolest guy, Matt. I'm telling you, like he just embraces the baldness. He's like, I lost my hair a long time ago. So he goes, it added something to Jason. He goes, they didn't have to do much makeup because they put makeup on my face. I put the mask on because Jason, he either has one or two strands of hair, or he's got no hair at all. And I think the people that play Jason with no hair, it makes Jason way more scary because he's just bald headed and. He's already like a mongoloid and deformed and shit.
He's already kind of like, that's true. That's true.
But whenever you put kind of like hair on him, like, in number 2, where she thinks she's safe and all of a sudden Jason comes flying through the window and like kind of gives her a bear hug.
He didn't really have he was kind of like.
He had tons of hair and he had facial hair. And I'm like, that's not Jason, man. I'm like, I was like, I didn't have my headphones. I'm like, just shave that shit off and. I think he looks cooler, just with bald headed. So yeah,
I like the like you said, I like the mongoloid kind of like deformed kind of look. I think so too. I kind of like the ones where he kind of looked like that better. I really like how he looked in part 8. I think it was part 8 or 7. The one where the new blood, I really like that one.
But yes, part 7 is when the director said, I want to see every scratch, every bullet hole, every cut, everything that's happened to Jason to his body, and so they just fucked up his clothes, they fucked up his face, fucked up his body. You see like his rib cage and like flesh hanging off the rib cage.
Looking, like the way the
was
awesome. Beekler did pretty good with like the show and all this stuff.
Oh yeah. But then what they did in number 8 is they said we never want to see Jason have dry clothes. So in 8, he always had like liquid falling off him or his clothes were wet. And then he's walking through that sewer goo and like he's got like green like globs of goop like hanging off his face and hanging off his mask. And I'm like, oh, this is just epic. Yes,
that's a good one, Fieldy.
Yeah, stereotypical American. I shouldn't have said that. I basically accidentally, Matt, I took 2 stories and mixed them together. I've met him before. And I said I went up to him. I should have said I went up to him and shook his hand, but no, he didn't sign it. Stereotypical American. I was in the heat of the moment. I shouldn't have blended the 2 stories. When I went to the toy show today, he already had pre-signed them. But I've met him at another con. I met him at it was either a Contamination or the Trans World Halloween attraction. So I hope that clarifies everything. I wasn't lying, guys. I've met him before. He's a good guy. He charges way too much for a autograph, Matt. So I think I just got a picture with him. I think it was like $10 just for a selfie.
Who was it? Who did you?
I don't remember the name. It was the guy that played Jason in the remake. And he actually does. He lost his hair a long time ago, and he goes, "I didn't shave my head for the part." He goes, "I'm actually bald." He goes, "I only have hair that come in on the side." And he said, "I just shave. I just shaved the side," because he said he's totally bald on top. And he's a young guy. I'd say he's like if I'm 34, I think when he did, because they did that remake. When did they do that remake? Back in 2009, 2008, right? Right?
I think it was around there.
So he's a little older. So I think like when he did the remake in 2008, 2009, I think he was like 32, 33. I think he's up to like maybe 37, 38 now because it's been a couple of years. Oh, the Second Camp Gamer is here. Fears, your show's getting more than my Twitch show. I think it's time to pull the plug on the show. Oh, okay, buddy. All right, well... Sega, I don't know if you're joking or if you're being serious, so we may have to end the show, Matt. Because I don't want to get Sega mad. Is he still streaming?
Your show is getting more than my Twitch. I think it's.
Well, I got Sega's.
I see it now. I didn't read it until just a second.
I got Sega's permission to stream, but yeah, I have been going on for a little while. So I think I've been going on maybe 2.5 hours, maybe 3. But Sega, I apologize. We were just having.
We're not trying to cut into your time, Sega. I forgot about the Sunday stream. I actually have.
I didn't forget. I just wanted to ask him if I could do a post Toyman toy show, and he said, yeah, just as long as you don't send me the link, Peters. And I said, all right, no problem. Yeah,
don't send him the link. That's true.
Oh no. Yeah, he's definitely still Twitch streaming. All right, well, I guess we'll end this, guys. So.
Okay.
So Sega, I'm sorry for going. I'm sorry if I went a little too much, but it's been a great stream, guys. It's been a good stream. I think it's been a good. Did you watch the whole?
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I missed probably like maybe I think like 20 minutes of it. I caught most of it, but I missed the first part of it. But as soon as I saw your streaming, I was gonna watch. I saw that you. I guess you did a stream or something earlier, and you deleted it, and then you started over. And I was gonna go back and watch that one, but I didn't know you deleted it. So I was like, But it was okay. I mean, it was fine. But then I went back on your channel and I saw that you were streaming still. So I was like, well, I'll jump back on there now that I know he's still going.
Well, stereotypical American, nothing against you. Just is we try and like, since me, Matt, and Sega are friends, like Sega sometimes get triggered when people does a show, and I don't want to piss Sega off, and I have a lot of respect for Sega. So it's not that I don't want to still do my show, but I've been going on for a long time, so there's not much more that I have to say. So I don't think Sega's mad at me. I don't think he's mad at you, Matt. So Sega was just like, "Hey, Fear."
Okay. I said, "Are you mad at me, Sega?" In the chat.
Yeah, I don't think he is. So I was just trying to clarify for stereotypical American. Like, Sega gave me a lot of time to stream, and I pretty much said everything that I want to say. But thanks so much, everybody for coming out. And Matt, I'm glad that we cleared that up, buddy.
I think so. I think so too. Well, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to.
It was just a little bit, but I was like, you know what? If I talk to him like a man, you know, and not like it'd be like a baby back.
I was just being silly.
Yeah,
I was like, I wouldn't talk to you, and you wouldn't talk to me if you didn't think I was a good person.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, you know, instead of being like a little crybaby bitch, I'll just go to him like a man and be like, hey, you know what? That kind of hurt my feelings, you know. And I'm like, we'll just settle it. But thanks so much for coming on. I'm glad that we cleared everything up. I'm telling you, oh, no worries. I'm telling you, you got to come to this show with me one time. Check it out, guys. All the links right here. He gave this to me for free, Matt. So if you come, Chris is the coolest guy. He'll hook you up with a free shirt. Chris is the nicest dude. The guy that owns the toy show, dude. Coolest guy ever. He like one day I went to his booth. He's like, "Hey, Fierce, you got a Toyman show." He's like, "Now you got to like join my other club," because he's like, you know, he's the president of that Zod. You know, that Zod car that I always get in the vlogs. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, Fierce, you don't have a shirt for that." And he went, boom, grabbed it right out of his. He brings a suitcase full of like T-shirts. He's like, "Yeah, there you go, Fierce." Boom, and he just threw one at me. And I was like, "Oh, sweet, medium, awesome, throwing it on right now."
What is the Zod car from? I think I've asked that before, but I don't remember.
It's real quick. It's from a book that Chris. Okay. That Chris wrote, and it's basically about this future world, I believe he told me, and basically the world is gone to shit, and there's still a little bit of government, and the president orders a group of police officers to not only like handle the zombie situation, but to join the military in forming this zombie response team. And so they have like military cars that they've took and like basically put like guardrails on it to like, you know, smash the zombies down. And so Chris was like, well, hey, if I write a book, and he goes, then I could like make kind of like a movie car / book car and bring it to the conventions and people could take pictures in front of it. And I'm like, Chris, that's genius. Do it. And so he wrote the book, and then, you know, he started bringing that Zod car to shows, and people love that Zod car, Matt. I've took a couple pictures in front of it. The detail on it was amazing. And he just made a newer version of the car, and he gave his old Zod car to one of his sons, because Chris is a little older than me, and he has, I think, a 10 or 11-year-old son. And so he gave his old Zod car to his son and said, hey, well, whenever you become 16, you can drive the Zod car around. And then Chris made a new Zod car. So the new and improved Zod car is going to be in the vlog today. So hell yeah.
Well, I was going to say, their creative assassin is in the chat. He says, it was good meeting you today at Toyman. You're a solid dude.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was nice meeting you, too. I appreciate that. He goes, I did. It was a great show. It was the second time I've gone, bought too much stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, guess what? That $40.
I would too, probably.
Listen, creative assassin, that $40 that fears good. I'm pretty good. I didn't go to the ATM. I only went to the ATM to get some food, Matt, because they wouldn't take a card. But whenever I got back, they're like, well, we're out of sodas. So they're like, we'll just give you a hot dog for free. And I said, can I have a cup of water, because I'm dying of heat? So I literally put the 20 back into my account, because they're like, yeah, like it's getting to the end of the show. Like once we run out of sodas, like it's kind of, you know, pointless to sell people hot dogs, because they don't want to like eat a hot dog, you know, without a cold beverage. And I was like, yeah, I kind of wanted like a cold like Pepsi. And they're like, yeah, we ran out. I was like, well, can I just have some ice water? And they're like, well, yeah, we're trying to get rid of the hot dog. So like, you want 2 for your lunch? I was like, yeah, I'll take 2. And so, yeah, but yeah, Creative, nice to meet you. It was awesome meeting you. Thanks so much. Blast my page out to everybody, Creative. And I really appreciate you subscribing, and welcome to the channel. So hell yeah. Anyway, we're going to end this, man. We're going to end this. Anything else that you want to plug before we go?
No, well, just if you want, everybody go subscribe to Mattman and Mattman and Mattman Vlogs. I think I have a pretty new video up on Mattman Vlogs. The mall one. If you guys haven't watched the mall vlog, go watch that one. That one's probably like 3 or 4 days ago.
The mall one's pretty cool.
Thank you. And I'll go in. I'm gonna go in pretty soon, so I can kind of show you guys around. Like I'll do like because I've done a stealthy walking mode one, but I want to do one where I kind of show like everything inside there. You know what I mean?
Oh, so. Real quick, Matthew in the chat says, cool, you got to meet another fan. I met another fan. Creative Assassin is a new fan. He got on the vlog. Creative Assassin says, I did. Definitely glad I subscribed now. Good stuff. He's in the vlog. He is in the vlog. Oh yeah. So it's either going to be uploaded late tonight, guys, or sometime tomorrow after I finish studying. Because I started editing a little bit, took a break, and bought myself a sandwich from their case over there. Because eating 2 hot dogs, I was like, it's not enough. I need to eat some dinner. So I had a sandwich for dinner.
I gotta eat today too.
Had some chips, and then I was like, okay, that should be enough to tie me over. And then I never really went back to editing. I was like, oh, I'll just edit it later. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a stream and have some fun with my friends online. Basically, do a post stream. And it's been a great stream, guys. So I will finish it either tonight or tomorrow. And again, pictures coming from what I got from the Toyman show on the way. Instagram. I'm so far behind on my Instagram pictures, man. I'm still uploading like Wizard World from 2017, 2018. I took so many photos, but eventually I'm going to get all the photos up, guys, but it's coming. Yeah. Matthew says I'll be sure to look out for that long. Oh, you better watch my.
Well, Matthew said I don't want to keep it much longer, but I just wanted to say, Matthew, I just wanted to address what Matthew said. He says, what kind of content does Matt Man upload? I basically do movie reviews, streams, vlogs, kind of stuff like that, and then kind of just updates on. I do like a show called Recent Pickups where I show you guys kind of like some like things that I've got like in the mail and also some stuff that I've kind of ordered. So that's pretty much kind of what the channel's about, Matthew.
Matt kind of does like the same format as me. He kind of does a little bit. So he kind of does like a little bit of everything. So he's got the main. He's got the main channel where he puts like his best bread and butter on. And then I told Matt, I said, Matt, have some structure. So just organize it, just have the vlogs on the vlog channel. And Matt, you're doing really good, because I remember at one point Matt changed his name of his channel every single either day or every single week.
It was kind of like unstable. Like I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, you know. I think you were right though. Like it's good to just kind of pick a name that's kind of similar to the other one. That way you can kind of find it easier. I think that was pretty good advice.
This is exactly how I formed my channel. I was like, all right, the main channel's got to be something really creative. I basically took, and I've told this story before, but since there's new people in the channel, I'll let you know. The main reason, and then after this story, then we got to go because I don't want to make Sega mad. The main reason how I created it was I was like, all right, I need something catchy, I need something quick, and I need something not very long, something short and sweet. Because if you have a very long YouTube channel, no one's going to remember that shit. And so I remembered that I used to run really fast in the track team. And I remember my coach went ballistic one time. He was like, Fears, you run like a superhero. He goes, I've never seen anyone run the 100-meter dash like you and the 200-meter. I was fast back in the day, Matt. Now I'm slow as shit because I'm old and, you know, the legs are not working out. But, man, in my prime, in the high school days, I'm telling you, I was running like a mad ape through the jungle and shit. And he goes, Fears, he goes, you need a nickname. And I was like, well, Fears is kind of a nickname in itself. He's like, no, give me a day. I'll think of something great. So the next day, man, I come in. He's like, Fears, I got it. He goes, you run so fast. You're like a superhero. So he said, forget Superman. You're the Fears Man. I was like, oh, I can roll with that. I'll roll with Fears Man. And then, so basically I took Fears Man, and at first, man, I just wanted it to become Fears Man. But then they said someone already took that. And back in the day, like when you first created a YouTube channel, you had to, for some stupid reason, you had to have a number with it, right? Do you remember those days? Like you had to have a number with it? Matt?
Yeah, I think I remember. I'm sorry, I hadn't muted myself for a minute. I think I remember the ones where they wanted to, like, it was, I don't know, they wanted like the numerals and the numbers or something like that. I think.
So I just thought, okay, I'll just take the number that I started my channel at. So 26 is when I started my channel, and now I'm 34. So I thought, oh, there it is, Fears Man 26. And then it stuck, and I was like, well, now everybody knows me like that. So I'm like, I'm just going to roll Fears Man, 26 for the day I die. And then whenever I was creating the vlog channel, I really was just going to call it the Fear Vlog. Someone already took that, and then I tried to do the Fears Vlogs. Someone already took that, and then once I took the away and just put Fears Vlogs, no one had took that. Thank God no one had took that, and that's how I created the vlog channel. So Fears Vlogs. So very short, simple, sweet. So anyone that's new that wants to start a YouTube channel, think of something great and think of something short and sweet. And I told Matt the same thing, and he's like, all right, Fears, what about this? Matt Man Vlogs. Perfect. And I'm like, make the first channel Matt Man. And he's like, oh, I love it, Fears. Awesome.
I feel bad. Do you don't think that I like ripped off your name with the Fears Man and Matt Man? I really wasn't. No. Well, I was thinking like maybe Fierce is probably thinking, "Oh, Matt, man, that's real good after Fear." But I didn't plan on doing it like that way. You know what I mean? I
No,
just
no,
I just
you're
thought
good.
Matt Man sounded good. That was just like the way, because I was like, I think someone called me like Matt Man before. They're like, oh,
No,
hey,
you're good. You're
it's Matt
good.
Man, something like that.
I never thought that in a million years. But anyway,
Okay.
we gotta end this because Sega
Yeah,
came back in.
Sega's not happy in the chat, so we better.
I got you, Sega. I'm Sega. I'm sorry. We're trying to end it right now, so we're gonna end it, guys. So I apologize, Sega. We're ending it right now. So anyway, guys, shout out to the Sega Camp Gamer. Be sure to subscribe to his Twitch page, the Sega Camp Gamer on Twitch. Subscribe to Sega Camp Gamer on Amware Camp, the Sega Camp Gamer Amware Camp on YouTube. Subscribe to Matt Man and Matt Man Vlogs. Subscribe to Fears Vlogs and Fears Man 26. Thanks so much for everybody coming out. We got 11 viewers in the chat. You guys are awesome. Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. And I'm out. Peace.